Hello, fourth grade. Now that you know your 3 national parks that you'll be going to, today we will pin those places on a map. So keep watching to find out how.
On my website, again, slide down to my emoji. Click Technology. On the Online Elementary Tech page, slide down and choose 4th grade. This will bring you up to the Google Classroom assignment, National Park Maps. Today we'll be using Google Drive and Google Keep. First, let's go into Google Drive. Click Google Drive. Google Drive holds all of the stuff that you've been creating over the last few years in Google. Anything that we've done in computer class or your own classes, you'll see the work here. It's saved just like your hard drive of your computer. One thing that we've been working on is our national park trip. You should be able to see the green document. Open it up by double-clicking on it. This should show you the 3 national parks that you will be going to on your trip. My 3 are Acadia National Park in Maine, Shenandoah National Park in Virginia, and the Great Smoky Mountains National Park in Tennessee. You may also find these in Google Keep. To go to Google Keep, go back to Google Classroom, and I have the link to Google Keep here as well. Click on Google Keep. In Google Keep, you'll see the note that you took while you were taking notes on the national parks. You might see your 3 here as well. Let's go back to Google Drive. Hopefully by now you know the 3 national parks that you'll be visiting. Today we'll be creating a map of those 3 parks. To do that, in Google Drive, we have to go to the New button. Click New. Slide down to More and go down to Google My Maps. Click it. This will open up a map of the United States. We will add pins for each one of our national parks. First, let's name our map. Up at the top corner, it says Untitled Map. Click. Let's call this My National Park Trip 2020. The description, if you click, you could write My 4th grade trip to the national parks. Then click Save. This now names your map, My National Park Trip 2020, and gives a short description about it, My 4th grade trip to the national parks. Now we're going to add pins. Up at the top is the search. Click in that box. We will now search for our national parks. The first park that I'll choose is Acadia National Park. If you first start typing it, again, it acts like a search window where you might see your search appear. Acadia National Park appears. Click it. It will now zoom us into Acadia National Park in Maine. What we want to do is we want to add this pin to our map. Click Add to Map. It gives us the label Acadia National Park. It also gives us a website that takes us to Acadia National Park. Let's change the pin though. Right now the pin is blue. Go to the paint bucket. You can see different colors of pins here. Let's choose green. Below are popular icons that you can choose from, like a hiking trail or a biking trail. There are even more icons if you choose more icons. Find one that's appropriate for your park. Then click OK. We've now pinned this to our map, we've named it, and we've also changed our icon. Let's do one more thing. Let's add some pictures. Go over to the camera. Click the camera. Go to a Google search. Search for your national park. Click Enter, or the blue search. These are pictures from Acadia National Park. Find one and select it. It will now put that picture in our view. Let's save it. Here is my map of Acadia National Park. Here's the picture and the pin. We can add another picture by choosing the camera. Click and select. Now I have two pictures. I can navigate between them by choosing the arrow, 1 and 2. You may add up to 3 pictures for each national park. Let's go ahead and hit save. Let's go to the next national park. Click the search. Type in your national park. Mine is Shenandoah National Park. I put in 4 letters and now I see Shenandoah National Park. Click it. It will zoom us into Shenandoah National Park in Virginia. First, let's add to map. Change the pin by going to the paint bucket. Change the icon by going to More Icons. Find one that's appropriate for your national park. Click OK. To add pictures to your marker, go over to the camera. Click Google Image Search. Now search for Shenandoah National Park. These are pictures of Shenandoah National Park. Find one and click it. Then select it. Remember to add more, hit save, and go back to the camera. Click and select. Add up to 3 pictures for each park. Click save. Now let's go to the last park. Click the search. This is the Great Smoky Mountains. Again, look for Great Smoky Mountain National Park or your national park and click. Click Add to Map. Choose the paint bucket and change the color. Go to More Icons to choose the icon. Then click OK. To add pictures, go to the camera. Make sure you go back to Google Image Search. Type in your new national park. Find the picture that you want and click and select. Save. Go to the camera. Click. Select. Remember, you can add up to 3 pictures for each park. Click Save. On the side of your screen now, you have your 3 national parks: Acadia National Park, Shenandoah National Park, and the Great Smoky Mountains. Let's now label this layer. Click Untitled Layer. Let's call this Park Trip. And click Save. This layer of my map now shows the 3 parks that I will be traveling to. At the top, click the X. Use 2 fingers to zoom out. You should see 3 pins in your map. Today, you'll go to Google Drive. Remember, go to New, More, and Google My Maps. In the map, you want to name it and label it. Add pins for your national parks, pictures, and icons. Good luck with this assignment, and I'll see you next week.